When Disney makes a lighthearted comedy film with the same plot that's scarier than this allegedly adult horror film, yeah, you know you got problems. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here, and that movie is AfrAID, or AfrAID. AfrAID is directed by an intern. No, I'm just kidding. It's directed by Chris Weitz. What is AfrAID about? I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's AfrAID. Jesus Christ. AfrAID stars John Cho. He plays Curtis. He is a husband. His wife is Meredith, played by Catherine Waterston, and he has 3 children along with her. And his home is going to be the test for a new system, a new artificially intelligent smart home system known as Aya, voiced by Havana Rose Liu, who also plays one of its engineers, a young woman named Melody, rather. And this is, at first, seems to be doing household stuff, taking care of the kids, doing all sorts of, genuine, helpful stuff for the first hour. And then the last 15 minutes, because this movie is insanely short, it turns evil. Ooh, it starts manipulating things, and scary. Fuck the plot. Look, I loved AfrAID. I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I loved AfrAID, and I loved it because it really is not every day you see one of the dumbest movies you've ever seen in a movie theater. This movie is so bad, so unbelievably awful in every single way. It limps to 84 minutes. If you take out the credits, it's more like 74. I'm not kidding you. It's really short, and it gets to that length because scenes just kind of happen. They don't really have any rhyme or reason to them. Details and context are just missing here. It's like you're watching the first and the third act of a movie with no second act at all to bridge them. So you're just left watching this really ramshackle movie. It's really thrown together. There's scenes where characters understand people's motivations without any context. There's characters that are introduced that come into the plot later, and the characters we've been following otherwise know all of their motivations and reasoning without any scene showing them together before this. There are moments where characters will go from being happy to having marital troubles from moment to moment. There's moments where characters will be entirely trustworthy of a device and then inexplicably will be distrustful of it with no real reason. Things just happen. It's also a movie that the trailer, about, I would say, if I'm being generous, 80, and I think I'm kind of low on that. It's more like 90% of that trailer not in the movie. Not one moment. And when it is scenes from the movie, it's out of context, and it's completely different than what you think it's going to be from the trailer. For instance, there's that subplot involving the girl who sends a sext to her boyfriend, the oldest daughter, who then takes it and makes a deep fake video with her face on it. And you think, oh, the AI did it so that it could kill the boyfriend, right? No, the boyfriend did it. Spoiler alert, I guess. And the AI killed him anyway. And that whole thing about I already took it off the internet. No, you didn't. You made a follow-up video saying basically oh, I did nothing wrong. This is totally my dickhead boyfriend's idea of something he did. And immediately everybody accepts you. There's so many, again, not what it was in the trailer. There's the scene that's actually kind of moderately creepy. Really? Actually, that's one thing I'll give you, is I actually think the design of the Aya thing is actually kind of cool. It looks like a giant eye with like a weird dome thing. It's actually kind of rad looking. The craftsman who made it did a good job. But my thing is like, okay, but I think that's a good point, Crying Scotsman, in the sense that this really isn't a horror film, really. I mean, okay, the first hour, it's just kind of a family drama that in the last 15, that also is trying to go a little bit for like satirical Megan type stuff, but doesn't quite hit it. And in the last 15 minutes, it just becomes like the most bloodless PG-13 horror movie imaginable. Like, it's like people go from zero to like killing people, like from like minute to minute. It's one of those movies that like, and then it ends on a down note. It's also a movie that says like, hey, if it's for the greater good, swatting is totally cool. Just do that. As long as you don't do it again, mister. Like, there's literally a moment where the middle kid, the older boy, like, swats his own house, and it actually helps them out of a jam, and the parents are just like, and the mom's just like, oh, let me guess, you swatted us. He goes, yeah. All right, good work. Don't do it again now. Literally with a smile. Like, that's what she basically says to this kid. I'm like, what the fuck? It is so, nothing makes any sense. It's so inexplicable, and yet at the same time, I would be lying if I said the entire 84 minutes I was ever bored, because I wasn't. I was never bored. And I had a really good time just kind of laughing at the ridiculousness of this. I think that with the right frame of minds and the right group of friends, this could be like one of those bad movie night, midnight movies. I really do. Like, it's that kind of bad movie. It's like The Firing Squad or Madam Web. It's in that category of like, these are the kind of movies you can, Knights of the Zodiac, it's the kind of movie you can watch, you know, with the right group of people and maybe the right substances. Like, this could be a hell of a lot of fun. And that's why I'm not going to give it a 0, even though in a lot of ways it's 0 quality. I'm going to give it, and everybody knows that this means that objectively it's this, but really for entertainment value it's a 5. But I'm going to give AfrAID 1 star. The so bad it's good rating, just because it is. And again, like John Cho, Catherine Waterston, and Havana Rose Liu, they got to pay their bills and eat another month. Like, I can't fault them for that. They're way more talented than this movie deserves. And then also get drop-ins from the likes of like David Dastmalchian, Ricky Lindholm, and Keith Carradine, who look like they just don't want to be there. They're in the movie like for 5 seconds, like a piece. It's terrible. But again, and look, if you want to see something in theaters now that involves Keith Carradine, just go see Strange Darling. He's not in it, but he sings on the soundtrack, and it's freaking awesome. But yeah, AfrAID, it's bad, but it's fun. Like, that's, and also, when you compare it to the next movie we're going to talk about, it looks like a masterpiece. I'm going to be real. It looks like a masterpiece. So yeah, AfrAID, it's not hurting anybody. It's just a dumb, harmless, like, middle school sleepover first hand job movie. That's what this is for. And it does its job. Anyway, so yeah, AfrAID, 1 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Captain America, Brave New World. Talked about it, looks good. Never Let Go. Talked about it, looks good. Nosferatu. Talked about it, looks good. My Old Ass. We reviewed it. We got to see it early. So yeah, that review's up. It's great. You should all check it out when it drops in September. Speak No Evil. Talked about it, looks good. Venom: The Last Dance. Talked about it, looks good. Saturday Night. Talked about it, looks good. And Was There Shawarma? Yes, there is a scene during the credits. Kind of pointless, but there is a scene during the credits at the beginning, and it's really quick. Anyway, that's it. We will be back right after this for a review of Reagan. Yeah. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long one. Anyway, so yeah, that's coming up. Tomorrow is Gary and City of Dreams. Monday is Fly. We also have coming up Beetlejuice, and The Front Room next week. Look out on our channel for Summer 2024 wrap-up, the best, the worst, and the rest, with me and my pals. That's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class of Miss. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find me also, reviews lists and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of AfrAID? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you real soon.